Today's sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Panthers nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Greer and the Panthers set to go 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 38-yard line. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Carry for Carolina. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Joey Sly for the Panther field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing is Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now here's a carry heading left. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And the 2nd down throw on target. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Was taken down behind the
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
brings up
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. This is caught. And he'll take it in the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Adam Troutman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Greer looks to throw. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. He has just been alone for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take them over all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
27.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Out of the gun, Greer. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Complete to Chris.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Oh, come on.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poole, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Big play there. 56 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Saints 28, Panthers 3.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of...
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Greer operating from the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high.
Dang,
They expected it and got there, hopped it free.
Dang. That's ridiculous.
Surviving back there. And I think there's still a long way to go in this football game. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh,
That's
my
complete to his
God.
running back, Camaro. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. First and 10 at the 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
5-yard line.
One receiver to the left is Cooper. From the 5, second and 4. Rodgers to throw once more. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
No, the King gone.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Saints are pouring it on. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score 6-35.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return. This one is a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What's happening?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but it's going to be second down.
That's a 45-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Greer. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
A final shot before the break. Greer forced out to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one unless there's another defensive penalty.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Really won. No ideas, suggestions,
the Panthers
anyone?
Out there and ready to begin their next drive.
All right.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Shotgun snap for Greer. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and they're going to have a third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready
Yo.
for 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey.
What up? That shit ain't that.
As they stop it right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep
It
that
was. I
lead
think
here. 3rd and
since he
goal.
didn't have his game, I think he got off. For real.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now Greer on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chris Herndon, his 5th touchdown now
Man.
of the year. And the Panthers
I'm supposed to
are
be
able
playing
come into this lead.
Hunt. I forgot we had a game scheduled at 9.
That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running
Hunt
his routes.
and
It
AK.
doesn't matter who they cover him with.
Yeah.
If it's another big guy, he might use his
He
bulk
pissed.
against him. If it's a shorter defender,
I forgot, man. You talking about get the F out of here. And I was like, dude, seriously?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Man.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
Yeah.
He took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh, man. God dang it. I read that bull crap.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. You and I have talked about it before, but what about the year this guy's had on the ground? You come in as a rookie and in the discussion as MVP.
And people have always told me, running back, one of the easiest positions to break in, but not to this level. If you're talking MVP, that means he's had a sensational season.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. The 12, there he goes, left side. He will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand.
You got a game?
One thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient
Shoot, me and you play at advance in rival.
They're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that
Well, it's supposed to advance today.
they're still just in the 3rd quarter here.
Yeah.
Point after, right down the middle.
I think it's 24 hours nonsense with week 16.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Oh, here I go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Uh-huh.
1st down there, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers.
Oh, come on now. You got to. Come on. That's you.
Get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, we all on that now.
Hand in to knock it away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit confident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Third quarter action here on Christmas Day. Hope everyone's having a blessed holiday season. 2nd and 10 right now. Man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he got blown up.
Hold on again.
On the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Rodgers. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 37. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers now on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Amari Cooper is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has been a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about
man.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
There you go. Yeah, we all on you now. Freaking bum.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
I like
This drive starting
sound
off on the
like
right foot, 18 yards.
First down, Carolina.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Cameron Jordan.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Greer gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 yards on the catch.
Yeah, come on, keep
Run
doing
is a
that.
first
Keep
down.
running that same gay behind defense.
First down, Panthers.
From the 50, here's Greer.
Oh shoot, come on. That's a catch and run.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage
running
back
the same
to the
defense
midfield
back
at
to back.
49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll
Man.
cover him for a loss of a yard.
Yeah.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd
Supposed to
and
be
11.
something against it, but I guess not. You know.
A play fake. Now Greer to throw. Connecting here with DJ Shark. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Panther first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Greer throwing again.
Man, throw the ball.
As he releases it.
Going back to it.
Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the
This
ball
joker here
initially,
is a
so he
bomb,
tried to get
dude.
something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Yes.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for
Just
him
keep
on the
running
year.
the same defense over and over and over. Look at him. There you go again.
They converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Out of the gun, Greer. On the slant, this is Church. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down?
Come on, get in your little man.
Blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And they're indeed going to
There it
go for
is.
it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That'll set him back 5. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Greer.
Oh,
He's
shoot.
going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Past the 20, 10, 5. Great quick bounce return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it because he envisions an end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the
And he takes it across and into the end zone.
Leon,
Touchdown, Saints.
I see him in the playoffs.
There. His second
Freaking
touchdown
bum,
of the
man.
afternoon. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the
Yeah.
turnover to cash in.
He's
for
one of them
6.
guys that keep running that darn
Lutz with the extra point.
man
Open
defense.
lead up now to 25.
17.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That mid blitz. That's what he runs.
27-yard line. 2 yards.
Man, that's all he do,
Just 2
man.
minutes remaining here in
Mid
the
blitz.
4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Man, mid blitz.
So it's Panther football as we welcome
Mid
you
blitz.
back. They're looking at
Back to
2nd
back.
down now as they search for a consolation
There it is.
score. It'll be a loss of a full
Mid
3
blitz
yards
again.
there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an
Mid
effort.
blitz again.
Big man right in the
3
middle.
times in a row.
How about the play he makes?
Yeah, man.
Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one.
3 times in a row. Don't make no sense, man.
30, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 76 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit
Roll up.
closer. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, so that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wide.
Shoot, I was watching the game.
As well, especially the line of scrimmage.
See, I was watching the game. The Green Bay Packers. Well, what I knew it was 7 when I started playing. It was 7-0.
Cut the lead down to 8.
So I don't know what the score is now.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh, that one.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there on first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, Powell.
Rodgers looking to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards. 29 officially.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Medicine.
Rodgers.
Oh, man, let me jump right there. Right on it.
Down at the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. And again, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Y'all, you done started already?
Taking about 7 yards deep.
What league you in?
Out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Oh, the fantasy. Oh, yeah.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30. 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. And that
I think I need my medicine.
in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
You break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
I know that.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Rodgers throwing here. Lines up and lets it go. He's got a man. Complete. Try. 10. 5. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect